Meanwhile, let's plug Flaming Bananas. Get one at your local cafe. Nutritious and delish.
Oh
Mmm,
my gosh, I'm not getting paid
smooth.
enough for this job.
Smooth with the great fresh taste of sterno.
What's
Sterno.
Sterno?
Get your daily squeeze on with a Flaming Banana.
Ew! Ew! Squeeze the what? Oh
I swear
god.
nobody hosts like
I'm not old
you.
enough for this event.
Yes, which is why I'm rarely asked to any other events.
You're never asked to any other event.
Nobody
Point
MCs like
taken.
Francis.
I'm gonna be kicked out of my own event.
I always feel like I just can't fill your shoes if I ever have to do that.
They're size 13s. You probably would fall out of them.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
this flaming banana really is good.
Indeed it is. And only slightly addictive.
Yeah, it makes your breath
Only
funky.
slightly? What?
Flaming Banana, they're only slightly addictive. Flaming Banana.
That was bad.
I thought it was
Great.
awesome.
I don't see any zone bucks.
I think she's fixed.
Well, once again, the zone box will be resetting, and then it'll be time for Therrywood Squares, an exciting their tradition, which some of you probably never actually seen before. Huzzah!
So I did just reinstall my Dare client and I deleted my entire Dare folder. So is this like the white party edition?
Basically, you want to get 3 in a row, diagonally, horizontally, or vertically, with your letter in them. So Carpenter wants to fill up all the boxes with as many X's as he can, because each X in a box is worth cash, or something, or a ticket. I don't know, something. What is it this week? Nobody knows for sure. Something. A potato chip. There you go, Evan. But however, Kate's Happy would love to fill up all the boxes over there with her letter, the letter O. The way it's played is we always start off with, I believe the letter O will go first. So, for example, Kate would select one of the squares, one of our wonderful celebrity squares, donating their time to answer a question. I then ask that square a question. The square will, oh, actually, I forgot to tell this because in case they haven't been squares before, there's an interactive tag in front of you, squares, that allows you to turn on a question light, or if you happen to be the super secret mystery square in the second round, you can turn that light on, or you can put an X or an O in the box, just like art. That's not arcade, that's music when I'm doing that, demonstrating that. So that's great. All right. Now, if the answer that they give to that question I ask is, say, let's say we call upon Music Mom. And Music Mom, I ask her a question, is 2 plus 2? And she's, that's not do false. Let's say what's 2 plus 2? And she says, because she's, I don't know, a lawyer, she says 5 or something like that. Then it's up to you, Kate, to disagree or agree with her. If you're in correct agreement, like you think that's a load of hooey, and you tell her so, then you would get your letter in the square. Or if she told you 2 plus 2 is 4, and you agreed with that, you would also get your letter in the square. Now, if you're in a wrong agreement, like she says 2 plus 2 is 5, and you say, oh, yeah, that sounds right, you don't get your letter in the square. However, the opponent would get their letter in the square, so Carpenter might get an X in there. And that's as clear as mud, isn't it? Unless it would cause a win. You can't win by default.
I'm always a winner. Just saying.
I'm sorry, Leggy, I didn't hear a word you said.
Indeed, yes.
Couldn't hear you, Leggy.
Yes, indeed, the game sort of has started, although we haven't asked a question yet. Are you not able to hear JC Freedom? You might want to run outside the zone and then come back in. Oh, you can't hear? Okay, I apologize. I can see you typing in the zone. Oh, it's all done with voice. I'm sorry. I'm not typing this evening. Sorry. On the other hand, if you can't hear, how could you be responding to what I'm saying out loud? You can't hear in the box? Okay. Oh, you can't hear in boxes. Then, unfortunately, this isn't going to be the event for you. I do apologize about that. Unlike the trivia, the people in the back can't even, generally speaking, see the people up in the boxes, let alone hear them. So we do most of the communication through the box. Apologies about that. Ah, well, I'm glad you're able to hear it at least a little bit. I do have to go back to talking inside the box now. Alrighty, sorry about this. Anyway, we start off over here with, maybe we usually we check in with the squares at the beginning of the second round. Leggy, did you need me to wave at him? Or introduce the different squares? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and start the game. Sorry for all the delays here, people. Thank you for showing up tonight. Hopefully you all get a ticket for being here. I'm not sure how that works. Kate's happy. Ready to give it a try? Pick one of our wonderful celebrity squares.
I'm going to pick Jessica 6 in the lower left-hand corner.
Yeah, Jessica 6 is a brand new square.
Whoop. Don't do me wrong, Jessica.
All right, Jessica, here comes your question. In a New Orleans-style carnival, occurs before blank. Would that be Shrovetide, Christmas, or Lent? Once again, carnival occurs before blank. Shrovetide, Christmas, or Lent?
All right, Lent.
Jessica has suggested that a New Orleans-style carnival occurs before Lent. Would you agree or disagree, Kate?
I'm going to agree.
You're going to agree. And that would be a good agreement, because the correct answer, indeed, Jessica wasn't lying, was Lent. And so, circle gets the square. Lent is a period of fasting, for 40 days. I don't like fasting myself. In preparation for Easter, which, in the Christian calendar, is the biggest festival of the year. It's a time for the Christians to purify their sins and do penance by deprivation. Also not a big fan of that. There are 40 days of Lent between Ash Wednesday and Easter Sunday. After these 40 days, one celebrates Easter, the resurrection of Christ. During the period of Lent, the church also bans the consumption of meat. Wow, that was well researched. Very cool indeed. And now we're over to our other contestant, Carpenter, representing the letter X. Select one of the wonderful celebrity squares to answer a question.
Well, I'm going to have to select Internet in the center square.
Aha, Evan in the center square. Oh, that's once again. Aw, he's happy. All right, Evan, want to turn on your little action tag there? Very good. Here we go. Carnival. The carnival begins on the day of blank. Would that be Ascension, Epiphany, or Thanksgiving?
Ascension.
Ascension. Would you agree or disagree, Carpenter?
Yeah, I'll agree.
Unfortunately, he was lying. Weren't you, Evan?
I was wrong.
Oh, just didn't look at the questions in advance. Okay. Well, that's okay too. Unfortunately, though, the correct answer we were looking there for was Epiphany. So X doesn't get the square, but circle does.
Aw. Ooh.
See,
Epiphany.
baby, giving you O's every day.
Well, Epiphany. The carnival begins on the day of Epiphany, the first Sunday of January. Epiphany celebrates the visit of the Magi to the infant Jesus. All right, Kate's happy. Gee, I wonder who you'll be calling on here.
I'm going to go for JR's in the upper right-hand corner, please, for the win.
Why you would go that way?
JR. Did you say Zed, by the way?
Oh, PH Rocky getting left out over there.
All right. JR. Carnival celebrations are usually referred to as blank gras. Would that be?
Oh, I know it.
Mercedes, Jude, or Marty?
Forgive me, I've been kind of tipsy.
Being an upper squirrel do that to you.
Yeah, I'm lack of oxygen up here. I will go with, what is it? Marty? Murdy? Whatever that is.
Marty, would you
Yeah,
agree
that one.
or disagree?
Even though I have not had the fortune of attending yet in New Orleans, it is Mardi Gras. I agree.
Can I get extra points for knowing what it means?
No. And Circle gets the square. Congratulations. Wow, that was our fastest game ever. I'm taking a screenshot of this.
What?
And if our contestants with letters in their squares will go ahead and clear those off by selecting remove your letter, in this case just the letter O, we'll go ahead and check in with our wonderful celebrity contestants and meet our squares for this evening. It's a Theorywood Squares tradition. Let's start off with the top square on the right. That's Leaf 42. Leaf, what have you been up to in there recently?
Well, pretty much same old things. Been playing spades, doing a little bit of flying, and yakking and that kind of thing.
Well, yakking and flying is good. All right, center square on the left today, I believe, is Brocky, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Indeed, Brocky. What have you been up to recently?
Oh, being sweet, innocent, kind to everybody. It paid off.
The beds are involved there. We'll move right along.
Girl, please.
All right, let's check in with our latest square. Down in the bottom left, it's Jessica 6. What have you been up to in there recently, Jessica? As if I didn't.
Well, actually, beyond playing trivia on Tuesday night and doing books and tea on Sunday, doing some more reading to get ready for the next conversation next Sunday, so that's about it.
Fantastic. All right, let's check in with the bottom center square. That's Music Mom. What have you been up to today?
Well, yeah, not too much today, but before today, I've been doing playing cards. Dying laughing at Rocky's answers today, and I'm just having a blast sitting here listening to all y'all have fun.
Awesome. Let's check in with our amazing center square. Evan.
Girl, you know if I told you I'd have to kill you. Don't even bother asking.
Okay, but thank you for organizing all of these wonderful events and getting it all together for us. We
I know
appreciate it very
nothing
much.
about that. I know nothing about that.
You know nothing. Moving along to RK Gallagher in the top center square. What you been up to recently?
Oh, just working on the Spring Carnival, making TVs. That's pretty much it. Having a good time. Planning on making a fire truck for Shara because they need one, apparently. And that's about it.
Well, that sounds like a hot item. All right. Jazzy up in the top right.
Well, lately I've been playing with my balls, flaming balls, and I figured I'd come to this circus and play with my balls here too, but I guess it's frowned upon, so yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's, been playing with my balls.
Yeah, honestly, on a note of all seriousness, you should all get your, guys, get them checked. We don't want no cancer. All right, moving right along. Next up, oh man, that looks kind of swollen and enlarged, honestly, guys.
Oh my god.
Well, yes, they can become inflamed quickly and problems can progress, so see your doctor and get checked regularly. Princess Bevy, tell us what you've been up to in there recently.
I have been doing the usual, lobbying different vehicles and racing and just hanging out with friends. Nothing too crazy, but having lots of fun at this carnival. So, good luck, guys.
All right, fantastic. And moving to our very last celebrity square, let's check in with Kat. I understand you got a new item in auctions there, Kat. Tell us about it.
Oh yeah, blame Patrona. It's the newest fad to blame Patrona for everything. But
Patrona
besides
is the
that-
new black.
Besides that, mainly what I've been doing is trying to clean up after Rocky. I mean, Rocky even barbecued my petting zoo animals. Seriously. Somebody needs to get control over him.
He's also set fire to
Susan,
98%. He has set fire to 98% of Sora, the 2% being his lots.
Rocky has been setting everything he can on fire in Shora, so.
Oh.
Yeah, we've been busy chasing after him.
And now RK is going to make a fire truck to help put it out. Market for very large items of fire, like a 40-meter field of fire. I'll get to work on it this weekend. By the way, I myself am plugging the Lost in Their Quest, which we're running for a second time. I think only about 25 people did it the first time it was through, in honor of this case of, in memory of, in this case, JS, who was really one of the two big stars of this movie. It's basically a quest where you get a little bit of the movie at each clue as you go along. JS played old William Robinson, who's been living in a saucer with his sisters and mom for way too long in this quest. So I hope you enjoy that. It's over at Miracle Pictures, runs through Sunday, and you guys will all come out and do that. Alrighty, now I do believe that ooh, there's a creepy clown standing behind Kate. Okay, well, all clowns are creepy. Anyhow, I do believe that Kate not only won the last game, but actually had the last question too. So we're going to start off this round with Carpenter. Carpenter, which one of our wonderful celebrity squares would you like to select first?
Well, I think I'll go with Hennerin again. Don't lie to me this time.
Hey, I don't know where the secret square is this turn. If somebody could let me know. All right, Evan in the center square, who's donned a scepter and a crown to answer this question. Evan.
Yeah.
Blank is the last great day of the carnival. Would that be Lundi Gras, Lent, or Mardi Gras?
Oh gosh, Lent.
Lent. Would you agree or disagree?
I will disagree.
And that would be a good disagreement because it actually is Mardi Gras. It's the end of the carnival is marked by Mardi Gras. It's the most important day of this period. So X has got a good disagreement going on there and gets the center square. And we're back over to Kate's Happy, who's being stalked by a clown. Kate, before he slits your throat or something, or offers you a red balloon or a trip down to a sewer, which one of the remaining squares would you like to select?
Well, before my trip down the sewer, I'm going to select Katrona in the lower right-hand square.
All right. Katrona, ready to answer a question? All right, fantastic. Mardi Gras literally means blank. Blank. Seems like I'm playing match game here. Would that be Fat Tuesday, Fun Tuesday, or Free Tuesday?
Oh, well, it's definitely Free Tuesday because, you know, you have to show everything, so you have to be free in order to do that. You know,
lots of free alcohol, as Evan's suggesting.
Free everything, free to lift your top up, free to take your pants down, everything. So yeah, it's Free Tuesday.
All right, Free Tuesday. Would you agree or disagree?
Well, I am really amused at the logic behind her answer because it was good. It was really good. But I believe it's Fat Tuesday, so I'm going to disagree.
Yeah, she's blaming you for this too, Katrona, but she is correct in that disagreement. We were actually looking for Fat Tuesday. Mardi Gras is a French word that literally translates as Fat Tuesday. Also called Shrove Tuesday, it's the day where people end up eating a lot of fatty foods before the arrival of Lent, during which one abstains from eating meat and, of course, fat. So circle gets the square, and we're back over to Carpenter.
Okay. Well, let's go with Jessica 6.
All right, Jessica 6 in the bottom left. All right, Jessica, here comes your question. Blank is the ancient name of the Carnival. Is it Shrovetide, Candlemas, or Pentecost? Which one of those would be the ancient name of the Carnival?
Shrovetide.
Shrovetide. Would you agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
You're going to agree. And that would be a good agreement, because before the appearance of the word carnival, the eve of Lent was called Shrovetide. So X gets the square.
You're doing so much better, honey. Good job.
Which square was that?
Yeah, baby.
Francis?
I'm still not giving you any O's, okay? You got your only
So
O's. Now
condescending.
you have to wait till I come home. Any you get now, you're going to have to do it by yourself.
I'll pick somebody.
Wait, which square just got a...
Which square got what?
Which
We
square
got
just answered that question?
Jessica did, I believe.
Well, guess what? Jessica was the secret square.
Oh! Wow, that's cool. We didn't get to use the little thing, but that's awesome. So that means Carpenter wins what?
He wins 5 extra tickets.
Awesome!
Yeah, I heard the little noise thingy. Was that because I hit the secret square?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Ah.
And that's actually the sound of a fetal pig being dissected in a high school biology class. Very few people know that.
I failed that.
Yeah, that's the sound it makes when you twirl around its stomach filled with water and then throw it at somebody. Okay, moving along. Oh, and it's happened again. Hang on, I need another drink. I've kind of forgot actually whose turn it is. I believe it's Kate's Happy, who's about to be murdered by a clown.
It is, so hurry up before I die.
Yeah, pick somebody quick, Kate. We want to get through this next question.
I'm going to pick
Hey, guys, new contestant. We're going to need one pretty quick.
JR's in the upper right-hand square for the block.
JR's for the block. Whoops, my camera's getting out of control. JRZ, under the Roman Empire, there existed a big carnival called the blank carnival. No, it has nothing to do with balls. Here are the, hopefully I won't massacre the actual names. Here they come. You have to choose one of the three. Jupiteralia, Saturnalia, or Neptunalia. I think I'm saying that right. Which one of those? The question is, under the Roman Empire, there existed a big carnival called the blank carnival. Was it Jupiteralia, Saturnalia, or Neptunalia? Which one of those, Jersey?
They're all circles. Get it? They're balls. Yeah. Let's go with Neptunalia, whatever.
Neptunalia. That would be a very big carnival indeed. Okay, would you agree or disagree? Faster, pussycat, Google. Well, you got to answer now.
I'm going to disagree. Neptune kind of like makes me think about the sea. So I don't think. Anyway, I'm gonna disagree.
Disagree, and that would be a good disagreement. So circle will get the square because under the Roman Empire there existed a big carnival called the Saturnalia Carnival. It was held between 17 and the 17th and the 25th of December and mark the celebration of the winter solstice? I believe we're back over to Carpenter.
Well, in honor of our, well, the newest princess, I'm going to have to go with Princess Pebbles.
Oh, I thought you meant Anarin.
No, we
I'm a
have a new
queen,
princess.
I'm a
Well,
queen.
the UK does.
She on my level.
Princess Charlotte.
Get your hands off Evan and
Diana.
maybe on to Barney's Pebbles. Okay, here we go. Princess, ready for a question? Oh, I'm guessing that's ready. Yes, I see the light up thing. All right, the blank days are called fat days. Are those carnival days, Lent days, or Easter days? The blank days are called fat days. Carnival, Lent, or Easter?
The Lent days.
The Lent days. Lent days. Would you agree or disagree?
I'll disagree.
And that would be a good disagreement because actually the carnival days are called fat days. Carnival is a time for rejoicing. The fat days are the days of carnival for feasting, eating fat and enjoying before Lent, which is a period of abstinence from meat or fat. Oh, I'm so sorry. So X gets the square and the block. Now we're back over to Kate Happy.
Wake up, Rocky. I'm picking Rocky in the center, left square for the block.
Alrighty, here comes your question. Traditionally, blank are eaten during Mardi Gras. Would those be cakes, donuts, or cookies?
Oh, last time I was at Mardi Gras, it was cookies.
Sorry, lost you there.
I said the last time I was at Mardi Gras, it was cookies.
Cookies. Would you agree or disagree?
I don't know. I'm going to, I don't know, disagree, I guess.
A disagreement, and that would be a good disagreement because we were actually talking about donuts, not baby eating there, Laggy. It's donut eating we're talking about. Mardi Gras popularly is the day when you eat the famous Beignets de Carnival. Those are carnival donuts.
Beignet. I think it's pronounced
Beignet.
Well, Kazunite to you too. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
That's
beignet.
to you too.
Yeah, I didn't know we were going to be speaking Canadian here, okay? Or I would have drunk more before I arrived. Yeah, eh? Okay, Carpenter, eh? Sorry about that. It's time for you to select another square and get me out of this hole I just dug for myself.
Well, I think now is the time to call on my good friend R.K. Falgar.
RK, planning on staying friends with this guy after this next question?
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to be lying then. Okay, well anyway, here comes your question.
No comment.
The word carnival comes from the blank language. Would that be Spanish, Latin, German, or Canadian, eh? Oh, no, wait, Canadian isn't on the list. It's just either Spanish, Latin, or German. Which would it be?
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious that it's Latin because in Spanish it's called Carnaval, which is what it's called usually when you refer to it. So I'd say Spanish.
Spanish.
Whatever it is.
Wait a minute, what are you saying?
It's from Latin descent.
Latin. Would you agree or disagree?
Well, considering about 92% of the words in the world are from Latin origin, I'll have to agree on that one.
And that was probably a pretty darn good guess, eh? Because the correct answer was Latin. So X gets the square. The word carnival means without the word carnival means without meat. The word carnival comes from the Latin word which carne veil, the word which means meat, and the word veil means to remove, signifying farewell to meat, in which one abstains from eating during the period following Lent. Wow, that made that clear. Okay, I think we've kind of said this meat thing a bunch of times. guess they don't go to poor McDonald's. They must not be doing very good once this is over.
McDonald's doesn't even.
I'm actually thinking about these donuts. Actually, they've been kind of plaguing.
No, people go to McDonald's
Bake
anyway.
a
They don't
donut.
even sell me.
Oh, donut. Okay, I believe we're back over to Kate's Happy again, whose hair seems to have been done by the clown standing behind her while we've been sitting here. I didn't realize you was styling your hair there, right?
Girl, please.
I'm gonna have to hope that my lucky defense holds up and go with the bottom center square, Music Mom.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to laugh there for a second. You know, it just occurred to me that maybe he's putting your hair up so your throat will be easier to slit. I'm sorry, clowns are kind of creeping me out all of a sudden here.
Oh my gosh, just read the question before I die. he's gonna get me any second.
Yeah, okay, I'm hurrying. A carnival blank is often organized during a carnival. Would that be a parade, a conference, or day? Could be a carnival day.
Well, okay, so during Carnival, they do all that. They do all three of those things. I would say that the Carnival Day is often organized because they have to do something at the end of the carnival. Therefore, they have a Carnival Day.
A carnival day. Would you agree or disagree? No pressure, but that clown is looming.
I know. I'm gonna say it's probably parade. There's usually a parade, isn't there, for a carnival? Somebody just tell me yes. I'm going to disagree.
Disagree. And that would be a good disagreement because often there is a parade or procession of floats and musical bands is often organized, which takes place on the streets during a carnival or local festivals. So Circle gets the square, and we're back over to Carpenter, who doesn't get the chance to pick, so we'll just pick for him. Okay, so, Leaf.
Yeah, I'll go with Leaf.
Yeah, kind of got, yeah, okay. Oh, right, I gotta ask the question. That's the point where we're supposed to do this now. All right, Leaf, the people on the floats toss trinkets called blank to the spectators. Once again, the people on the floats toss trinkets called blank to the spectators. Would those be called throws, balls? JRZ is hoping for that one, or toys? What would those things that they're throwing be called?
Oh, land's sakes. Throws, balls, toys, balls, throws, balls, toys, throws, balls, toys. I don't know. I guess I would have to say they'd have to be toys.
Francis lost connection, guys. We'll be back as soon as possible.
Perfect time for that.
During this moment.
Guess we all got time. Okay, everybody run and hide.
Hide the liquor, he's back.
Okay, so
That would be funny was, someone like him left. Everybody got up and left to clear the zones.
My goodness, the clown behind me is Joshua. Joshua would never tell me. I've been sweating it all this time.
Alrighty, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Now, Leaf, when I left, I was suggesting that the people on floats throw trinkets called blank to the spectators. What did you suggest the answer was?
I was going to say toys, but I'm still thinking about these people on the floats. Okay, yeah, I'm just
in
going
the
to say
parade.
they throw toys.
They throw toys. Would you agree or disagree?
I'm gonna disagree.
And that would be a good disagreement because according to some of the people in our squares, it appears they throw giant balls. No, unfortunately, what we were looking for there was actually called throws. X does get the square, however. Throws are thrown at the crowd from the floats on the carnival procession. So let's count this up. Now, I believe that Kate's Happy got the first game and the shortest number of questions we've ever had in the Dairywood Squares game, so that's awesome. And I do believe, looking at the squares now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do believe that gives our second game over here to Carpenter.
Woo-woo.
So if our celebrity squares can clear off their squares at this point in time, and we will start the third round to see actually who is the winner. Did JRZ clear off his square? I can't see his correctly anymore.
JR did, Katrona did not. There she goes.
Oh, that is weird. I'm seeing like his square is not loading for me. Oh well, it will eventually. Well, let's see. Now Carpenter won that game, so we'll go back over to Kate's Happy here, who will select one of our celebrity squares to answer a question.
Yay. I'm going to go with... Who is that in the top? Leaf? Leaf 42? In the top right, left square? Top left square?
Indeed, that is Need Leaf up there wearing a wonderful Dairywood Squares jacket this evening. All right, Leaf, here comes your question. The typical parade throws that we talked about in the previous question, which are not balls, during a carnival parade are plastic cups, beads, and what? Is it balloons, cup-balloons, or doubloons? Cup-balloons? Am I saying that right? It sounds Canadian to me. I'm sorry.
Well, I think since those people came from Canada, a lot of them did. I guess I'll have to go with the couploons then.
Couploons. Okay. Would you agree or disagree? I'm sorry. Would you agree or disagree? A.
A. I think it's doubloons, coins. Preferably gold coins. I'm going to disagree.
And that would be a good disagreement because we actually were looking for doubloons in this case. Throws or trinkets like plastic cups, beads, or doubloons, aluminum or wooden-sized dollar coins embossed with a crew logo. That's the little, sort of Mardi Gras-like full air thing, are thrown at the crowd from floats of the carnival procession. So Circle gets the square with that good disagreement, and we're over to Carpenter.
Well then, I guess I should go with Anarin again, since he's been, well, roughly 50-50 with me this trip.
Anarin for the Circle Square. Purple, gold, and blank are the official colors of Mardi Gras. Would that be green, red, or white?
Well, I think because it's before Labor Day, they would pick white to take advantage of that. I mean, if you care about anything important, that's what you would do. So white.
White. Would you agree or disagree?
Well, I'm tempted to trust Anarin's fashion advice, but I think I'm going to have to go with a disagreement here.
And he had such a persuasive essay there to confuse and confound you. But that is a good disagreement because the actual color was green we were looking for. So X gets the square. The colors purple, green, and gold are the official colors representing Mardi Gras. And we're back over to Kate's Happy.
I'm going to go with Katrona in the lower right-hand corner.
Katrona. Katrona. The three colors of Mardi Gras stand for blank, faith, and power. Blank, faith, and power. What would the blank be? Would that be justice, or joy, or youth?
Well, it's got to be youth because, I mean, think about it. Would you want, naked old ladies showing you their boobs? No, you want young ladies showing you their boobs. So yeah.
I don't want young women showing their boobs either.
So you suggested it's youth. Would you agree or disagree?
No, I think that we old people like this kind of thing just fine. I'm going to disagree. Old people, naked people, yeah, we like
disagree. Well, that would be a good disagreement because we were actually looking for justice. Justice, faith, and power are what the three colors represent. So, circle will get the bottom right square. Good job, and we're back over to... still got to get this vision out of my mind. Hang on, I got to take another drink.
You're welcome.
You're very, very welcome.
Flaming banana, they're only slightly addictive. Flaming banana. Buy one today. Carpenter, your choice.
Oh, let's go with Mr. Falagar again.
RK in the top center. All right, I'm sorry about that. I had to check with somebody about how to say this question. At my Karim, red and black blank. At my Karim, red and black blank reappear during the mini carnival. Would those be red and black angels which reappear, red and black birds which reappear, or red and black devils which reappear?
Well, I don't think angels are red and black, so I don't think it was angels. And birds, I doubt that birds just automatically appear at a carnival, so I'm going to say devils because that would make more sense.
Devils. Would you agree or disagree?
I'll agree with Mr. Falagar.
And you would be correct in that agreement. At this time, red and black devils reappear during the mini carnival. So X gets the square. And we move back over to Kate's Happy.
Yeah, my opponent is messing with my mojo, so I'm going to have to go with the block with Music Mom, lower center square.
You know, and I forgot to read the actual answer to that one, which was devils and the what. Mi Karim, or mid-Lent, is the time between Carnival and Easter. It's the day of respite during Lent. The Carnival comes to life for one day. This is the day of the red and black devils. Anyhow, Music Mom.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So here comes your question. In many regions of the world, it is a tradition to burn an effigy of a blank at the end of Carnival. Once again, in many regions of the world, it is a tradition to burn an effigy of a blank at the end of Carnival. Would that be of a snowman, a dragon, or a devil?
Well, dragons are pretty much not around to burn, and I understand this is an effigy because I can barely say the word, but I really think that they would burn an imaginary devil at the end of Carnival to get rid of those Satanists and and the bras, burn them all.
Okay, well, since bras actually isn't on the list of choices, although they might be evil, we're going to go ahead and stick with your first answer, which was devil. Would you agree or disagree?
What were the three choices? Devil and...
Snowman and dragon, but the person is suggesting it's devil.
I'm going to say devil is correct. I agree.
Strangely enough, she was lying, because the correct answer is a snowman. Now, X can't get the square by default, so we will probably come over actually to Carpenter again. But first, let me explain what this is all about. At the end of Carnival, it is a tradition of many religions of the world to burn an effigy of a snowman. It's the emblem of the carnival at midnight. All right, so over to Carpenter.
Wow, I would have gotten that one wrong too. Okay, so audience, I'm going to speak to the audience for a second. Francis will give 10 T-bucks to anyone who can guess which square I'm going to pick.
You've been voluntold.
Say what? I've been what?
I just volunteered you to give 10 T-bucks to whoever can guess which square I'm going to pick.
We're having a betting pool on which square you're going to pick.
Yeah, and you get to pay it.
You get to back you're backing the bet.
Okay, this is fun. The joke bomb. So let's go ahead and go with Music Mom.
Okay, Music Mom. Not too surprising here. She's still got the light on. Okay. The Grand Brille Vaval symbolizes the blank of King Carnival, marking the end of the carnival. Once again, the Grand Brille Vaval symbolizes the blank of King Carnival, marking the end of the carnival. Would that be the resurrection, the cremation, or the birth? Can I spell what? Resurrection?
No, the Grand Bill of all, or whatever you're saying there.
Once you can copy and paste it into Google? Yeah, there it is. Evan pushed it for you there.
Okay, and the choices were what?
Oh, the choices for the person to answer the question, Music Mom in this case, were resurrection, cremation, or birth.
Alrighty. And in light of Ash Wednesday being the last day of Carnival,
Do go on, Music.
this would be, yeah. I would think that this birth of sorts. So, yeah, it's, yeah. I'm sorry if you cannot hear. I'm trying to talk as loud as I can. So I'm saying birth.
Birth. Would you agree or disagree?
Okay, and the choices were birth, cremation, and resurrection?
Yes, that was correct.
I'll disagree.
What did you? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Oh, you're disagreeing? Okay. And that would be a good disagreement. So X will get the square and become the winner of the game. On the evening of Ash Wednesday, the day that ends Carnival, one sees the approaching end of the carnival called the Grand Brille Vaval, which symbolizes the cremation of King Carnival, called the Vaval, and that signals the end of the festivities. Everyone marches in black and white to mark the morning of Vaval and to begin the 40 days of Lent. I'd like to congratulate Carpenter for being our winner this evening, and also like to thank Kate's Happy, who's still alive and hasn't been killed by that clown. So.
Yeah, no, that was my bodyguard. Yeah, Joshua, my bodyguard.
This Carpenter got by.
Whoa, that was a very good game there, Kate. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
I wasn't sure which was going to win either. It was good.
Can you play the Brady Punch theme song as we close?
The Laggy Bunch, the Laggy Bunch.
Okay, can we kiss and make up now, babe?
That's the way we all became the lag. Am I still here? Here? Oh.
Yeah.
Probably goes something like that. Well, thank you guys all for attending this first, or actually second fun event of our carnival here and there. I hope you guys will all, I'm not sure how the tickets are given out for this, so I suppose you probably need to hang out here for a second.
Thank you. For
I've been passing out tickets. There's a few that were AFK, but I am giving everyone 2 tickets. I gotta go and take it.
As a heads up, if you are at the Ridge between 11:30 p.m. Eastern and midnight tonight, you will have the opportunity to receive a ticket just by showing up. You can ride the many, many scary, terrible rides that Kate has created, including a cannon that shoots your butt straight into a cliff, butt first.
Ooh.
And there's also the multi-story funhouse ride created by House Chauffeur in 420. And there's a lot of fattening foods provided by RK and Kate with their credit card.
Speaking of which, if you have a golden ticket, next time you watch Willy Wonka, especially the old one, not the new one, but the old one, notice that as the tour gets smaller, each vehicle they get on has fewer seats, as if it was planned that way. Because as we all know, Willy Wonka is a